Brooke and Summer here
of the Girls with Glasses show. We're going to be showing you our favorite splurges and our favorite steals.
We are definitely deal shoppers, but every once in a while we know that it's worth the investment to buy something that really works for you.
Tell us what the first one is.
Okay, first thing that works for me, I was really like trying to
not bite the bullet.
Economical and not bite the bullet. But I noticed my hair texture was really going downhill, super dry. I was getting more haircuts. So in the long run, I really actually wasn't saving money. So I saved up and I went for this bad boy, which is definitely the deluxe version of blow dryers. It's a T3 and it's
$200.
$200. So it's not cheap at all, but you can save up maybe and buy this. It's called the Featherweight 2. It's just, I can't tell you, my hair is, if I just let it air dry, it doesn't compare to the texture. It's actually healthier to use this than just to let it air dry.
Because it says it dries it quicker, which holds in that moisture.
It does retain moisture. I bought this with my own money and it was worth every penny. I'm seeing a huge, like dramatic difference in the texture and quality, volume.
And everything that we're showing today are all things that we purchased. This is not a sponsored video at all.
It is not.
Okay, the next,
up next.
A save is this curling iron.
The Conair.
The Conair.
You can buy it anywhere. Really, I mean, you could buy it at like any Target, Walmart, drugstore, and it'll set you back maybe 30 bucks max. But this is the 1.5 inch.
And it does the trick, just like the expensive ones do.
It really does. And what I love about it is it doesn't put like, it's not a really tight curl. It's perfect for the kind of the long bob or just that kind of beachy California wave. This is worth every pretty penny that you're going to spend. This will set you back about $45. It's the Orbe Wave and Shine Spray. This kind of came onto the scene last year when all the lobs and bobs were fighting their ways onto everybody's heads.
Everywhere.
And this is the secret weapon to finding that perfect texture. And when I say perfect, I mean perfect. It's not too heavy. There is a texture, a dry texture spray that is also by Orbe. I prefer this. It's lighter, you've got the touchability, but it gives you just that ideal amount of texture. Is there a secret?
I do have a secret.
What's your secret?
This little dry shampoo is our save. It is awesome, and especially if you're running around and you want just like a lift in your hair, it also gives you some texture.
Totally.
And it's super cheap.
It is. I think it's like around anywhere from $3 to $5, and there's many professional hairstylists we've had on set who will use this on our hair, just like Summer said, to give it a little more of that grit and texture and lift.
Yeah.
Up next this is a Summer favorite. She doesn't live without this.
No.
This is the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. $60.
Yeah, I can't say enough about it because I think if I had to buy it every month, then yeah, I think that would be too much. But because it covers really well and I don't have to use a ton of it, I think it is worth the money for it because it just blends into my skin, and I don't like wearing a lot of makeup. So when I have products that I can, that you don't feel like you have to cake it on all over to make it work, then I'm on board with that.
It's less is more with this. And again, you know, you might spend a little extra, but you're not using a ton of it.
Yeah.
Because it's a great quality product.
And it just
beautiful.
Smooths in, and I just really can't say enough about it.
Beautiful, and it's like a very silky container.
Yeah. So our save is the L'Oreal Paris Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream.
Love it.
Yeah, and this is great too if you, obviously when we're on camera, this might not be the best because it's not as high of coverage, but like for running around every day and for your overall skin, not having on so much makeup, this is a little nicer.
It is, and the BB creams always boast that they're doing more than just putting a product on your skin to cover something up. It's supposed to be more nourishing and actually good for the skin to put on it. So it's what I use, and I have the world's most freaking sensitive skin, so that's what I like.
All right, cool.
Next, the nude lip has been really in for the last 2 years or so, and this time of year it's kind of coming back around summertime, and so my favorite that I found, just someone left it behind at my house and I had no idea who it belonged to. So I started using it and I fell in love with it. And this is called Naughty Nude. It's very naughty. And it's just a nice, what I love about this is the creamy consistency. It's very moisturizing. You don't get any dryness with this.
What I also have found with lipstick, I feel like there's some colors that can be more tricky to master than other colors.
True.
So I feel like what I'll usually do, like our save is the Almay.
Oh, love it.
I do too. I love the consistency and the color, it's just perfect. But also I like to start at the bottom of the price chart and try to find it. And if I can't find it, I'll go up.
Then you go up. That's a good tip.
And I think for nude, it's sometimes tricky, and if you find that perfect color, you gotta go for it.
You do.
For lip glosses, almost always, I can find cheap versions that are just as good.
True.
And the Almay freaking rocks it hard.
They rock it so hard. As a matter of fact, $6 for the price of this one lipstick, you could buy 4 of these. True story.
Yeah.
And not only have I bought 4 of them, I've bought like every color they have.
Yeah.
They're just so great.
They are.
And wonderful for every day.
I agree completely. All right, last but definitely not least, let's talk about some blushes.
That's right. And speaking of blush, talking about this one might make me blush. But this is
Brooke loves Orgasm.
as in this little beautiful,
of course,
blush contraption.
What else would I be talking about?
That's right. This is the NARS. They like to be very clever with their titles of their makeup colors. But my mom, this is one of the things that I inherited from my mom about 6 years ago, and I want to tell you, I literally just ran out of it. 6 years it lasted me. And so I just recently bought this one I think it's about $45. But I use this as my blush. You can also use it as a lipstick as well. But it's just that perfect shade, I'm telling you. And it's so just kind of like creamy and gives you that dewy look. Again, if it lasts you 6 years, I'm thinking that's totally worth the money.
Yeah, definitely.
Over each year, you're...
And our save is the CoverGirl. This color is called Rose Silk. Much more
Summer's been
of a name.
Yeah, Rose Silk with CoverGirl. Thanks for keeping it clean. Very
But I use this forever. I just really love the color. I think it looks natural, but I can also put a lot more on for filming, and it really makes your face come alive a lot more.
Gives that glow.
Yeah. So I highly recommend this. It's got great pigment.
Yeah, you've been using that one for years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So again, when we find something that you like, you know, it's great just to be able to have your like little go-to.
So we hope this has helped you on what maybe you should try to splurge if you haven't found something that you love, or if you have something that's super expensive you're trying to cut back, maybe try some of our saves.
Other ideas.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
All right, stay classy.
See you next week.